Welcome to the Daily Influence, where our mission is to deliver a daily dose of positive influence that can uplift you personally or be shared within your sphere of influence. While not every episode may directly apply to your unique circumstances, we strive to provide insights and inspiration relevant to most people's daily, weekly, and monthly lives. Whether you are tuning in during the morning, noon, or night, the Daily Influence is here for you. Listen, share, and embrace the power of influence in your life. Hey everybody, Brian Smith here with the Ion Team series and the Daily Influence. And today we are going to be talking about equality. And this particular subject, if you've been following my writing, has been a little controversial sometimes. It's hard to address equality because there are certain aspects of humans that should always be equal. And then there are other aspects of humans that should not be. And equality shouldn't be expected in all areas of influence. Now, what I mean by that has nothing to do with race, gender, sexual preference. Those things should be blind to everybody. It shouldn't matter what color skin you have. It shouldn't matter what religion you are. It shouldn't matter what sex you think you are, what you want to be. However you want to define that for yourself, whatever level you're at in that transition period, it shouldn't matter. Who your partner is in life shouldn't matter to anybody. Yes, I understand that it conflicts with certain people's sensibilities, but it has nothing to do with equality. It has to do with what their feelings are, what their faiths are, which are none of our business. Somebody's faith and somebody else's faith should not contribute to equality. It should contribute to diversity. It should contribute to inclusion. It should contribute to equity. The equity, the value of our society because of how diverse it is, because of all of these differences that we have, is amazing when we get along. It's degraded when we don't. Equality means nothing if we're fighting about it. It doesn't provide for us the positive influence that it can when you take different people, put them in one room, and they ignore the differences and they work towards a common goal. The common goal isn't right or wrong. The common goal is something else. And sometimes I wonder what that just might be. How are we as a society still fighting over the color of skin? Why are there people out there who still feel that the color of somebody's skin defines them? Negatively or positively. We can be proud of where we come from. We can be proud of the color of skin that we were born with. That's not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about better or worse, feeling superior or inferior because of these things. The same with religion or gender. What difference does it make? A mind is a mind. A heart is a heart. What we believe and the passion we put behind it has very little to do with these things, other than it inspires us and gives us fuel. But when you cut through all of that, our minds are still built basically the same way. How we educate ourselves, how we put effort in, how we get results, how we approach equality, how we approach diversity, how we approach inclusion should be a sum of equality. People who put more effort in should be rewarded. People who don't should not. Yes, there are people that we might have to help up. Yes, there are people in our society that need a hand. And I'm not talking about that. But those people need to help themselves too. Those people need to put some effort into it. If they want to be included, they need to become inclusive in our society. If they just want to sit back and not engage in our society, not contribute to what it is to be an American or an Illinoisan or a Californian or a human. If they don't want to contribute to that, what do they think they are due just for being born? if they were set up improperly, if they weren't given an equal opportunity because of their parents, because of their circumstances. There are people all over the world who weren't given equal opportunities, who have become amazing humans, amazing leaders. There is a path to success. There is a path to positive influence for every single human alive. I don't know what that path is because I don't know contextually what every single person faces. But what I do know is that there is a path and that we can define equality for ourselves. And it can't be about race, gender, sexual preference. It can't be about religion. It has to be about participation. It has to be about effort. It has to be about how we engage with our fellow humans. It has to be about how we hold people accountable for supporting us, our governments, the people who are setting rules that aren't equal. And that we continue to go through this cycle of putting them back in charge. There's these processes available to us, especially here in the United States, to create a better environment for us. And I'm not talking about socialism or communism and everybody gets the same. That doesn't work. I'm talking about effort, engagement, accountability, inclusion, diversity, and equity. When you add it all together, the equality will come out. So I challenge you in your areas of influence, take a step back and think about the effort you put in. If people feel unequal, help them rise up, share with them what it will take to get them equal. Share with them the inclusion, the engagement they need to rise up. And if they don't agree with that and they want it for free, they have to learn or understand that that's not equality. It's not going to work ever. In our world, it takes participation. In our world, it takes effort. Understand that to be human and to be included and to be diverse and to have equity, it's going to take effort. The equality will come. I hope you have a great day. Thank you for joining us here at the Daily Influence. We'll talk to you again tomorrow.